All right, we're headed to Columbia, South Carolina. West Columbia. Separate city, I guess. And or maybe just the west side of Columbia, and they like to say West Columbia. I don't know. But that's where we're going, to the new Brooklyn Tavern for the Cola Comedy Con. CCC. All right. All right. All right. All right. Here we are at the Holiday Inn Express in Columbia, South Carolina. Oh, yeah.
I'm so good at pretending. Keep on smiling in my tiny bubble. Like a movie without ending. Spending time like it was going backwards. Bruises covering my walls, but they fall down. Diving deeper in the books that we read blind. Breathing in and breathing out to get smarter. Not working out for me.
Yeah. Do Brooklyn Tavern, you can do it anywhere. Do the swivel chair, do the swivel chair at your local farmer's market. You can swivel there.
A big round of applause for Dusty Slade!
I was at a hotel, and they had a sign inside the room that said, "Not responsible for stolen items." So, I took some stuff. And I'm not responsible either. I don't even work here. I grew up in the country. I like to pee outside, and that's one of the great things about living in the country is you get to pee outside, right? It's a lot of fun. That's how I save the water of the world, is by not flushing a lot, right? And not washing my hands. And we're having a good time. And outside of my house, there's always this trail of ants that likes to run right outside the house. And just for fun, I just like to pee those ants right off the wall. It's like a game for me. I like to knock them out. That's my Candy Crush. I like to go out there. But every time I go out there, those ants are back up on that wall. It's like they're into it. You know what I mean? These are some hard-working ants, you know? Because you pee on me one time at work, I'm out of there. I'll walk right out. My dad's a big University of Alabama fan, right? And he tucks his shirts in so tight, all you see is University. Hey, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you coming. Had a great time here. About to go on the news. Early morning TV news. So we're very tired. We slept for 3 hours. I slept for 3. I think Matt only got 2. But we're very excited. My voice is going, but I feel great. Look at this, all over Fayetteville. I've done shows in Fayetteville.
Oh, really? And this is your first time in Raleigh?
No, I did New Year's at this club.
Oh yeah, you did. You did, because it was one of the first, they just opened. Right?
Yeah, and then I did, I used to do stuff at like, all right. Comedy.
It's not pain that goes to Dusty Slade.
All
Here,
right. Okay.
about his career, how he got to comedy,
Yeah.
and where you can see him on stage today.
All right, later, you've seen him on The Tonight Show and on Last Comic Standing here on Fox 50 and other late-night shows. Tonight, comedian Dusty Slade is taking the stage at the Raleigh Improv, but before he does that, he's here spending some time with us before his weekend shows. Good morning, Dusty.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Let's get this straight. A lot of comedians, they have an on-stage persona, but the glasses, this is who you are.
That's who I am. They said I was funny enough, like this.
Just like that.
Yeah, they said, don't change it. You're getting laughs off not even talking. And
Listen, you grew up in Opelika, Alabama. I'm familiar with Opelika.
That's true.
And you quoted a saying recently that you can take the boy out of the trailer park, but you can't take the trailer park out of the boy. How did that shape your comedy?
Well, I don't know. I think growing up in a trailer, you know, I grew up, you know, poor, not real poor. Like, we just didn't have everything. You know, like, I never got ice cream growing up. My mom used to just pour milk into a bowl, and she'd call me into the room and go, well, you're too late.
It all melted.
It all melted. You know, my parents got divorced when I was 2, and there was a custody battle. My mom lost, so I had to go live with her. And so, you know, from there, I've just been, you know, surviving with jokes.
Yeah. So we talked about you being on The Tonight Show. How daunting is that?
Well, I loved it. I had a great time. But, yeah, it puts some nerves on it, you know, because you're like, I'm about to be on TV in front of every person that I've ever known. And if it doesn't go well, they're going to go, well, we always knew he wouldn't make it. But when it goes well, they're like, we knew it.
You knew it. You made everybody look smart around you, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dusty Slay, it's been great talking to you.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. I get to be on the news for good reasons.
Excellent, and not being chased somewhere.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
You can check out Dusty Slay tonight and tomorrow at the Raleigh Improv. Dusty, all the best.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. We're going to another TV studio. I don't know what it is. I keep losing it. This one was Fox, and now we're going to CBS. All right, great to see you.
Some laughs around the triangle, look no further than the Raleigh Improv Theater. Comedian Dusty Slay takes the stage tonight, but before he goes on stage, he's joined us this morning in the studio. Dusty, what can we expect from your show tonight? Well, just nonstop laughter. It's going to be great. I do jokes about trailer parks and hotels and airplanes, and I stay at a lot of bad hotels, you know. I was at one hotel, and they had a sign inside the room that said, not responsible for stolen items. Yeah. So I took some stuff. Oh, man. I was like, I'm not responsible either. I don't even work here. You know what I mean? I've been needing a lamp with some plugs on it. Yeah. How'd you get started in stand-up? Like, when was the first time you tried it out? One time I wore overalls and no shoes on stage, and I tried it out, and people actually laughed, and I was like, well, this is great. I'm going to do this. But then I won a contest, and I made money, and I was like, this is better than selling pesticides, which is what I used to do. Yeah. I was a pesticide salesman for a long time. I don't know if you tell that by looking at me, but I sold to Lowe's and Home Depot, and people would come in there, and they would ask weird questions. You know, they'd be like, I'm looking for something organic. I'd like to kill the insects, but not harm the environment. And I'm like, well, how about a shoe? You know? Yeah, that makes sense. Right, because I'm selling pesticides, and that stuff is poison. Yeah. Right? All right. Well, the more you know, right? Exactly. Exactly. What a great commercial that was back in the day. You know what I mean? Okay, we're having a good time. All right, we are having a great time. And you became the youngest comedian to perform in the Grande Ole Opry in Nashville, and earlier this year, you were doing all that. Tell me a little bit about that experience. Well, I've done the Opry 6 times now, and so I love country. You know, country's the one genre of music people tell you they don't like, even when you didn't ask. You know, they're like, hey, what kind of music? You like everything but country. Yeah, people say that. I'm like, ooh, big polka fan, I guess, and really into acid jazz. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love country, and so it's fun to be at the Opry. You know, I get to meet all my country music, you know, heroes. I got to meet Charlie Daniels, John Conley, and it's great. That's I love it. Cool. Charlie Pride. I lived in Tennessee, so. Yeah. Okay. Where did you live? I lived in Memphis. Oh, okay. But I used to visit Nashville. Yeah. You know. They're both great. Yeah. Both great country. Music cities. Yeah. It's a great time. Perfect. Everyone wants to laugh. If you want to laugh, you can come and see them in person. Thanks so much for being on the show, by the way. Yeah, thank you for having me. Dusty, he's going to be performing this weekend at the Raleigh Improv in Cary. He has 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow. Tickets are still available. For more information, always head to our website at cbs17.com.
Thank you. The show's going to be really funny. I don't know if you can still hear me, but it's going to be very funny. Yeah, okay, great. The next 12 hours seems like it's going to be pretty hot. At 10 a.m. it's 82 degrees, and then we get here to 9 p.m. 73 degrees. Not as hot, but look right here. Wow, 2 p.m. don't go for a run. Well, the heat index, I don't know if it's represented here, but you know, a lot of times it'll say 91 degrees, but because of the heat index, it'll be 105, you know, which is like saying, you know, you take a girl on a date and you're like, hey, I know it looks like I drive a 1992 Ford Tempo. It's gonna feel like a Ferrari, you know, because of the heat index.
Does it mean they'll like stick their fingers right here?
Oh, yeah.
They're so proud.
2 shows tonight, Raleigh Improv. Still pretty sleep deprived, so, but I feel good. It was fun, but yeah, I went back to sleep for like 2 hours. I couldn't sleep anymore.
How you going? Mess me up. Your car clock. No, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good show.
Great. We're having a good time. Let's go on stage. We're having a good time.
At the Grande Opry, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Dusty Slade.
A lot of money out there, a lot of different kinds of money. You know, there's like old money, new money, blood money, drug money. We didn't have any of that. All we had was good money, right? Good money. That's where your parents buy you something you don't like. They go, we paid good money for that. Good money buys the worst stuff, too. It's never anything good. Good money buys like airbrush t-shirts with your name on it. From Gatlinburg, Tennessee. From Myrtle Beach, you know what I mean? Telling Tyler that I was going to lunch with you, and they were like, tell Larry you said hey.
Well, I'll come to one of the shows tonight. No bacon. Awesome, thank you. Broccoli. Cool.
All right, back on meat. About to eat it.
Back on meat.
All right. Yes, back on meat.
Anybody like fresh cracked pepper?
Yeah, I'd love some. That'd be great.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Right.
excited.
At the top of your shoulder. But when they fired it, well, they figured out its flaw. It just is not a great weapon. Very nice, very popular. And then all of the more sunshine-looking pins, these ones here, the flatter ones, those are actually where our employees are from. So here at the barn, we have anywhere from 450 to back on this show in 2006, and he competed against Kat Cora. And he beat her in Switzerland, California, and then that's right here in Raleigh at the English Barn. So you can see it's not just a little local in the newspaper kind of award. It's actually very well known amongst the restaurant industry. But we are actually one of those. So everything in here is everything but California. We have some old French thrown in here and there, but mostly American stuff. Some Rockies when the walls were being built. When basically the whole base was being built. To give you a little perspective on that, the average elephant weighs 2,000 pounds. That barn, Rich, is this the original style?
Have a 5 o'clock somewhere, Jeff.
This is what
All right.
Wash those hands.
Yeah.
today?
A Grande Americano.
Okay. Anything in that Americano?
Nope, just black.
All right. So the Grande Peach Tranquility Hot Tea and a Grande Americano. What else can we get for you today?
That's it. Start to recycle. Don't make it hard to recycle, you know? The Yellow Jacket's making it hard to recycle out here. Be careful. Yellow Jacket's out here. They go in. You see these Yellow Jackets are really taking over this thing here. Look at them. Woo! Get it. Okay, so we stopped at this place called something Diner. I don't remember what it was called, but we walked in and it was a rough looking spot. Like there was dishes everywhere, none of the tables were clean. We sat at the bar and there were plates everywhere and they just moved the plates. They didn't wipe it down. There was nothing clean about it. The menu had 900 options on it. Seemed like too much, so we left. And now we're here at Phil's Barbecue on Black Mountain. Seems better already. So, we're having a good time. Back on me.
Say you think about me because I'm starting to doubt we will find our way back to each other when you're on the other side of the world. I'm here and I'm waiting, but I know I can't say that.
We don't know. We don't know. Yeah. Really held us up. We're just trying to get some coffee. We couldn't get down the street. Yeah.
I mean, I had tables set up for that.
But I want you close, and I still have hope. I'm waiting every day for you to come back and tell me we can work it.
All right, made it back. I'm here with my lovely wife, Hannah, and we're back. Back from Raleigh, back from Columbia. Happy to be here. Looking forward to going to the Carolinas again. We're having a good time.
We're having a great time.